Venus in Pisces. Venus in the birth chart is about our aesthetic. It's about our forming of relationships, like the way that we bring our beauty, the way that we show our talents and our creative output. This also represents our money. And it really just, for me, I feel like Venus talks about like your aesthetic. So like what is like what are the things that you value? Venus and Pisces. Oh, I love you guys so much. I attract so many Venus and Pisces, and you guys are some of the most beautiful people, but like you are delusional as fuck. And I know that that's like gonna hurt, but I'm saying it because I love you. And I know that it's harsh to hear that, but at the same time, you have to learn not to stop for the hitchhiker or to stop for, the person that's like telling you to come like help them look for their lost dog in the scary van. Like you have to like be strong enough to see things for who they or for what and who they really are. And I'm speaking this to you as like someone with Mercury and Pisces. Like I have deep compassion for people and I get it. Like it's hard when you like see the world in this way where it's like you understand why people do what they do, so like you feel their pain. I always think of Pisces placements, especially like Pisces moon, sun, rising, like any of the big six. Like you're a psychic sponge. You take on like everybody's energy, and so it's so easy for someone to like just leech onto you and suck the life out of you. So you have to be so careful. Now, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so it's a beautiful placement. I'm not trying to like dog on it and make it like a bad placement, but I'm just saying like there is like you have to really learn the border of like, is this person really about me or are they using me? Now that's not to say that with this placement you can't really attract like true and profound love, but I think that it's in the process of learning like how do you receive the love that you know that you would give unconditionally. So I think it's kind of like for Piscean placements, I feel like it's like learning how to have like boundaries and not feel guilty, because like as a Pisces, any Pisces placement, you're going to know what the person wants you to do. You're going to know like you're going to feel what they want. You know what I mean? You're going to know. And you have to like fight against that and be like, that may be what you want, but I have to keep myself safe and myself secure. So I think that's a big lesson for all Piscean placement. So Venus in Pisces, I feel like any Pisces placement, like it's gonna depend on like the day, like it's gonna depend on the moment and like where your energy is. So it's very common, I think, for people with Pisces energy to kind of feel like one day they're fine, the next day they're like, I don't know why it's off, like I don't want to drive on this road, or like having this like weird like epiphany and you're like, I can't do it. That's a very Piscean quality. So I do think it's wise to listen to your intuition within reason, but if you get that like gut wrenching feeling, it's wise to listen to it, I think, especially when you have like Pisces placements, especially Venus. And with Venus, it's like listening to your gut about people. Like, don't look at their potential. Look at like, what are they doing right now, right? This is a placement where I feel like clandestine relationships can happen, meaning like secretive relationships, like affairs, behind the scenes, like just like things that are like hidden from public view. And the reason why I say that is because Pisces is ruled by the 12th house, which is like the house of secrets and the house of self-undoing. So even though this is a beautiful placement for like art, film, music, creativity, acting, this can also be a very dire placement, in my opinion, for like not owning up to your own knowing of like how good you are. So it's like settling with being like somebody's secret, or like having the affair, or like having someone who's not really like treating you the way that you deserve to be. I mean, the truth about Pisces is they will see you for who you really are, but they will love you nonetheless. Like, I personally find people with Pisces placements to be some of the most loyal and like beautiful and loving and creative and artistic and like psychic and just like good-hearted people that I've ever known. I'm really drawn to Piscean people, but I also understand that they can be victimized very easily. And I hate to say that because, like, I don't ever want that to happen to somebody. So that's why you have to, like, be eyes wide open and really try hard to see people for who they really are. Don't get mixed in with people that can, again, the 12th house is ruled by, like, self-undoing. So don't sign up with people that you know are going to, like, make your life worse. So I think with Venus and Pisces, like, it can be beautiful for art. It can be beautiful for like higher octave type stuff like singing, music, creativity, even like on the film, because like, you know, Pisces and Neptune, I always feel like are like one and the same, and they can be very because Neptune rules Pisces, and so Neptune rules film, right? So like people with like strong Piscean or Neptune in their chart, they can be really good like on film, or like having you know, photography, cinematography. So, you know, I think the biggest thing Pisces placements in general have to develop is self-esteem and self like acceptance. And once they can do that, I think their relationships really mimic that, because I feel like Pisces are like really loving and warm-hearted, tender people. Like they really do want someone who's going to embrace them and just tell them that it's okay. Like they really are lovers at heart. To sum it up, I think Pisces placements, especially Venus and Pisces, like they can really be forgiving people. They can really like love people for who they are, but it's just like always save a piece of your own heart in case you have to rebuild your whole life, you know? Like someone told me that once and I'll never forget that. Like always make sure that you can like rebuild your own life, you know? And I think that for Pisces, like learning not to like sacrifice yourself is one of your greatest lessons. But I also think like there's so much talent and beauty. Like don't keep your secrets, like your goals and your aspirations hidden. Instead, focus on that, and I feel like the relationships will actually mirror back to you the self-love you're putting into yourself. And I think that's true for everyone, but especially Pisces, because you always will know what people are trying to withhold from you and hide. So it's like people can't really hide much from you, but you have to learn to be more discerning with who you let into your energy. I hope that helps, my friends. Thank you. Bye.